A key suspect in the murder of Kasipul MP Were threatened a prosecutor in court for opposing his release on bail. Ebel Ochieng told the state counsel who was leading the prosecution in the murder case that he will kill him. The suspect and his two co-accused were consequently denied bail by Justice Diana Kavedza. As Franklin Wala now reports, other suspects linked to the murder were presented in other courts and were remanded as the prosecution continues to gather details with a view of charging all the accused persons in due time.
The threat was very specific.
One of the main suspects in the case on the murder of Kasipul MP Ong'ondo Were threatened a prosecutor for opposing his release from police custody during an active court session.
So this just speaks to the complexity of the matter and therefore we request for time.
Ebel Ochieng alias David Carlo told the state counsel who was leading the prosecution in the murder case that he would kill him for opposing his release on bail. His remarks leaving everyone in the courtroom aghast, with the court seeking more police reinforcement.
Yes. One of the suspects, Ong'ondo, who the slender gentleman who was submitting to a postbond, who he was. Huyo ni nani huyo mwenye ataki tuachiliwe? Then he said, huyo tutamuua.
The threats to kill came as a shock, forcing the state prosecutor Allen Mulama to leave the courtroom.
I heard those words myself personally.
Yes.
The gentleman in the white shirt.
Judge Diana Kavedza finding the threat to be grounds for the three accused persons to be denied bail.
The third accused indeed uttered the words, huyu tutamuua. It is quite frightening. It is unfortunate. And I am bereft of words. It is on that ground alone that the three of you will be denied bail at this juncture. For direct that the three of you will be escorted to Nairobi remand, where you will be remanded until medical assessment report is available.
The suspect behind the threat earning himself special treatment as prescribed by the judge.
But importantly, the third accused will be isolated. He will not share a room with anyone at Nairobi remand, pending a report to this court that he is mentally okay.
Another suspect, Amos Barasa, was presented at JKIA Law Courts, where he was detained for a further 7 days. Three other suspects, Douglas Mushiri Wambugu, David Mihigo Kagame and Ali Juma Haikan, are expected in court on Thursday. Politician Philip Aroko was granted bail awaiting trial proceeding. Two suspects, Dennis Sewe Manyasi and Walter Awino, the driver, were freed and are likely to turn state witnesses. Following today's intense ruling, a court battle is expected in due time as both parties work around the clock to win their case in this matter, even as investigators insist the willingness of some of the accused persons to collaborate will be a plus to their evidence. Franklin Wala, Citizen TV, at the Kibera Law Courts, Nairobi.